Hi, I'm Andy McFarland, and I am inside the fishing tug Janice Sue down in Fishtown. We're going to talk with Joy Lang Anderson right now. And there is Joy, and behind her you see the boat that was named after her. Joy, why don't you tell me about Ross and about fishing, what it was like.
Well, Ross, at the age of 14, started fishing with his father up in Fayette, Michigan. He always knew that's what he wanted to do, and there was nothing that's going to stand in his way. So he fished up in Fayette until 1957, went to Lake Huron, and there the stocks became depleted, the fish stocks became depleted. So he started down at Ludington, Michigan, looking for a place to dock a boat. There was only one place from Ludington to Mackinac City, and that was in Leland. Fortunate for us. I didn't think it was so fortunate, however. I thought we should live in Traverse City because it was a beautiful town. But I'm here to tell you, and I'll probably cry again. When we got into Leland, we came around Christmas Tree Corner, and I literally got tears in my eyes because I knew I should be here. This is where we should be. So Ross was not alone in this. When we first came here, his father, Fred Lang, was also part of the fishing business. And a good story, the first month they were here trying to find a place to live, there was nothing available, so they were right here in this fish shanty in April. One night, it was awfully cold in there, and Fred got up to see what was going on, and it was the time that the smelt came in, and the smelters, not knowing that there was somebody in the building, would go inside to warm up and leave the door open in between. So, but shortly thereafter, another month, we were able to get a place here in Leland, and it has been a great experience for all of us here. The people were accepting, fishing was good. And of course, until the DNR on different times had say, well, we're not going to be able to do that any longer, so we would have to find another way of fishing. And Ross was very innovative. He would go to the DNR, at that time was DNR, and say, well, I'd like to get a permit for whitefish, to fish whitefish. Well, they weren't sure that that would work, but they gave him a permit, not a license, a permit at the time, to fish whitefish, and was very successful. Then the Treaty of 1836 came around, and the Native Americans, were entitled to the waters, and Ross never fought that. It was a treaty that was written, and he felt that that's the way it should be. So again, we had to find another way of fishing. So he went to the state of Washington, and he looked at the purse seining business. Came back, redid a boat. He had to reconstruct the boat to do purse seining. Well, the DNR wasn't sure that was going to be good because, in fact, they didn't think it would work at all. So they gave him a permit again. We went out by Northport. I was on his first trip out there. And now remember, the DNR said that it wouldn't work. He caught 10,000 pounds of fish that day.
Wow.
Yes, it was very successful. That was a very successful venture. So like I say, he was innovative, always found a way because he had such love. I've never known anyone who loved their job as much as Ross did.
And that is wonderful. He was a great guy. He was always happy down here. And,
oh yes.
Yes. And it seems like half the people I know worked on the Joy.
Yes. Well, fishing, either you love it or you hate it. And there's very few people that love fishing. It is very hard work. It's very dangerous work. So the younger guys, in school or just out of school, looking for something to do, would come and join the crew.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, tragically Ross passed away in a fishing accident, and it seems like it's become the catalyst, or at least part of the catalyst for the preservation of Fishtown.
Well, yes, and that makes me pleased because his legacy will go on. He was so interested in Fishtown. When we first came here, the buildings were really in shambles. Right here on this side of the river, where he had the boat, he had the shanty. We just rented the shanty. He actually got in the river, jacked up the building, put the pilings underneath to keep it going, and he was always looking for a way, to make things better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and you're also helping with the preservation of Fishtown this weekend. I see that thing you're cradling. Is that a baby?
Oh, it's my baby, all right. It's Comfort and Joy. Comfort being the pasties that we made for the occasion tomorrow. As many people know, I'm a Yooper. I'm from Manistee, Michigan. Ross was from Fayette, Michigan. And what is synonymous with Upper Peninsula but pasties? And not only that, Ross would bring pasties on the boat with him. Take them out of the freezer, start the boat, put them on the manifold. By lunchtime, they'd be nice and warm and he'd eat them. While the other guys on the crew were just like, oh, they just couldn't believe. They just wanted some. So, occasionally we threw a few in there for them.
Yeah. Well, and that's the root of the pasty. The Cornish miners up in the Keweenaw would take them down in the line. It was something that they could bring and it would stay more or less hot.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. They kept them in their pockets, and they'd keep them nice and warm, close to their bodies. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow this happens from 1 to 3, and you'll be there.
Oh, yes. Yes, we have a lot of pasties, so I hope everyone will come out and enjoy them. And for those who like ketchup on them, we have ketchup too.
Yeah. Well, excellent. And that I should mention that wine was made right here at El Malby Winery, and it is for sale for your holiday gift-giving needs. And I really hope you come down and see all the people who are working so hard to preserve.
Yes, we need to preserve and maintain this wonderful place. There are so few places like it. And the future generations really, I'm sure, will enjoy it as much as we have.
Well, thank you very much, Joy, and thanks for all your hard work, too, on behalf of Fishtown.
Well, thank you. We're glad to do it.
All right. I'm going to take us out here with a little shot. Whoops, if I don't knock something over, I'm going to take it out with a little shot of the docks in Fishtown. There's a bunch of people fishing a little while ago, so, definitely think about coming down here, and if not this weekend, check it out sometime, because it's really cool. They have a lot of historical interpretation, and I think all ages will enjoy it.